Alright, just hopping right into the server. As we are home just in time, so... Kinda in scramble mode, but... We're here. We are here. In the Division 2 lower bracket, second match in that one. So unless I'm wrong, well, either way, we know that the loser of this is out. I'm pretty sure the winner of this then goes to the grand final against whoever won the upper in Division 2. Siege Boys, maybe? So I think this match here determines who goes to the final for Division 2. Winner plays SB. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright. Like I said, I just got home. I didn't have much time to look up stuff and prepare, so... Had to do the old half-acid and assume stuff, but... we shall see. This should be an interesting match. I think that, of all the teams, Screwdriver has the most potential, without question. See, Rummy's not here, so that's a bit of an issue, but, hello, Riven. For those who don't know, and I think a lot of the viewers and people in the PG community won't know, pretty much everyone on the Screwdriver roster, back in the heyday of UT, when NA scene was at its prime, these were all Div 1 players. Div 1 wasn't a thing back then, it was more like a salary ranking type system, but they would be what would be considered Div 1 players back then, so it's a bunch of guys who, if playing at their potential, are Div 1 level players. And the NA style of play is always effective in any division in any of these cups, and these guys work well together. So, basically, it's just a bunch of old school NA players. So, I like the team. I think it's a pretty good group of guys, and I think they will win today, even without Remy. So exclamation point maps in Twitch chat, as always, will get you the map order. We're on X4's map and server to start things out here. Frickson, which is I guess the pick kind of makes sense. I think they've played it a fair amount over the season, so yeah, I think that I think Screw's going to be fine here, though, depending on... it's kind of really difficult with that team trying to predict who's going to be playing what position. I would guess it's going to be Acro and either Slips or UmpDD, maybe? I don't know, because Kyle could D too. So can Tyler. They can all kind of do anything, so... Hello, bench member of SSM. Hello. Acro and Slips. Yeah, that makes sense. They're pretty versatile with this lineup. Pretty much any of those players can attack or defend, so... It's too bad BBZ isn't here. He always was one of the most effective attackers. Kind of like a Rummy. Very, very good flag runner. And in the little bit that he's played, after all those years, he still looked pretty much just as effective. Where is Paco? Well, that's a good question. It would be great to see Paco playing, of course. Has Paco played any matches for them, or... I think I've seen him scrim with them before, but I'm not sure that I've seen him play any matches. But either way, I really like this Screwdriver team. Not only do I think they're going to win this match, I think they're going to win Division 2 as well. I think they will beat SB in the finals. I'm going to just predict that way in advance. Just so much potential on the team. Like I said, these were all people who were Div 1 players back in the day, so if they get anywhere near their old level, you know, you basically have like 4 or 5 Div 1 players in Division 2, so that's going to be good. Who did? SB and Screwdriver played each other? I don't know. Did they win Grudge? Because they've picked it here again, so I know Screwdriver's very good on Grudge. We're underway, by the way. Looks like perhaps Humpty is on D, actually. Or is he? No, he's not. Never mind. Looks like Grim Reaper might pick up a grab. Crux had the first one. Both of them going down quick. Grudge was 11-2. Prixon 46. Oh, okay. Yeah, same maps. Interesting. X4. Yeah. It should be an interesting match. X4's got a really good team, too. Tiamong, I guess that's Senator, is it? I feel like they're missing someone. Are they missing a starter? Or am I going crazy? I feel like they're missing someone. I can't put my finger on who it is. But I feel like they're missing... Bad? Tolo, yeah, that'd be the one. Bad to whatever, he could or could not be a starter. It's not that... But Tolo, for sure, I would say, is very impactful. But Screwdriver's missing Rummy, and he's their best player, so... That'll balance that out a little bit right there. Looks like Unreal, and likely what Anaconda is going to be on D with him. Let's have a look. And, yeah, it looks to be Acro and, Or it's not Crux. Who is on D with Acro? We'll find out after this run. Who the hell is on D with Acro? It's not Kyle. And it's not Humpty. I don't know. Who else could it be? Tyler? It must be Tyler. Okay. Oh, look at this run out of Humpty right here. He's already made a left mid. He picked up a little boost across. It's going to be trouble right there. Kyle does pick that one up. That's a big-time pickup when he's waiting here. Patient play out of Kyle right there. He's just going for the flag, they're saying. One coming in high. Picks up another kill. That's a big-time cap right there. Nice job by Kyle on the pickup. Very patient stuff right there. Showing the experience right there Kyle did, and that was well done. And Screwdriver picking up an early lead right here. Look at that. So that's good stuff. And so far, the Tyler Acro defensive brick wall combo working out okay. Tyler at 61 efficiency. And Acro at 50, only with the 7 frags, but nothing to be had so far. You see Senator only at 40 efficiency to start, so he's having a slow one as well. SSM is still alive? I thought they were out. They're playing right now, are they? 2.5 minutes in, and it is that early lead. Crux grabbing like crazy here. You're going to try to go straight low mid right here. What's he up to now? Crux 7 grabs. You see the flag was still in there. Humpty got it briefly. And Achi going to finally return it. Grim Reaper now trying to go up high. But yeah, look at Crux. He's already at 7 grabs. Not just basically 3 minutes in. That's very good. Excellent ult pressure coming out of Slips right here. And there was another quick one right there. Putting him up to 8 already. 8 grabs in 3 minutes. I would say that's a pretty damn good pace. And that's why you generally, I think Crux is, although he's been defending a lot, I think he's one of those guys who's more impactful to the team. Look at him, he's just grabbing every second. They can't stop him, he's already up to 9. Increase the fob, yes, I always forget to do that. So we'll go to default unless you want it higher. Let me know. Thanks for reminding me, I always forget about that. What are the grabs for X4 so far? 3 for Grim Reaper and only 1 for Achi. And the 1, well, now 2 for Center. You see Crux now has number 10 already. Trying to go up high. He's going to switch it up to the right side here. 1 spawn on him. New CTF, but he gets him. and he's made it right mid halfway. He's trying to make his way across right here. He does pick up some cover, and here they are just waltzing into their base, and it's going to be killed by Grim Reaper laying there. Can anyone pick that up? There was one over there. No, Grim Reaper, that's a big return out of Grim Reaper, and they got a lot of members inside of the base of Screw right here. Senator is going to drop that. There was one there. Unreal, yeah, he did pick that up. He's thinking about switching it high. Just going to kill on a Tyler. He's going to come out on the left side here. Can they pick up any cover? No one there on the cutoff. Senator was there to cover. Where's Kyle? Oh, Kyle picks up a big kill on the flanker, and that's a massive fucking save out of Kyle. Right there. Big time stuff, keeping the lead intact for Screwdriver right here, and that's an excellent job out of Kyle. Wins right there. Clutch play as X4 bringing the first leg back. And you did see he elected, instead of going to his high, to stay to the left side. And in hindsight, perhaps he should have went high, as he would have not have ran into Kyle Wins had that been the case. But ballsy stuff coming out of Kyle right there, and big time save. Big time stuff right here. Grim Reaper trying to pick up those grabs. 4 apiece, him and Senator. Atchie's still sitting at only the 1. See Kyle doing a nice job fragging. He's well up to 51 already. He's actually on pace for 200 frags at the moment. Kyle is. So he's having a pretty damn good game here. Let's have a look at Acro on the right side D. Still hovering at that 50 F. Same with Tyler. But they've been doing a pretty nice job here so far, I would say, at controlling the attackers of X4. Approaching the 14.5 minute mark. And I'm sure Screw would love to attack on another cap here, take some of the pressure off. Crux trying to do that. What is that now for him? 12 grabs already for Mr. Crux. He is not minding the Prixon map pick by X4 whatsoever. And to be honest, they're looking pretty damn good here so far. Screwdriver is, without question. Hello, Coach Luna. Welcome. Was Tolo in the stream? If Tolo's around, it makes no sense to me. And I've seen it like every season with X4, where Tolo will be around, but they don't play him. And I don't understand it. He's like probably their best player, honestly. He's definitely their most impactful attacker. Especially now that Naru's gone. Oh, you see Senator is going to drop down low mid there. It is dropped. Can that one be picked up? Yes, Senator has it once more. Trying to make it to his base on the right side. One chase on him. Kyle makes him a kill. There was one more forward. Crux! Oh, that's another big save coming in for Screw right there. Looks surely like the draw was coming. But you see the big kill coming out of Kyle again, and it was Slips. Able to sneak in and pick up that return before it could be picked up. And close stuff right here. X4 coming close to tying it, but it does remain a 1-0 advantage. Still here for Screwdriver. Oh, is it Palak? Is that who's in here? What's up, man? That's another old school name right there. Coming to watch the old school N18 right here is Kyle trying to leave it out on the right side. There's one cover here with him. Humpty picked up a cover right there and a boost. Nice run right here into their base on the right side. Can they pick that one up? It's going to be Lang right there. Tyler has it now. Can they seal off low? That's going to be the only question, and they do. And that's a big time cap, making it 2-0 now for Screwdriver. And you saw the missed opportunities for X4, and now it is Screwdriver with a 2-0 lead. They're capitalizing on their chances. And we're watching Crux now trying to juke it up through high. He's going to switch it up to the left side and see if there's anyone here to cut him off or not. And here he comes, going for it now. Right up into his high. Anaconda on the counter grab. He dives immediately. Crux getting a free runner. Oh, he was killed. Flag laying in their high. Can anyone get to that? Tyler does. He's going to drop on the flag right here. And that's a quick 3-0 now. And Screwdriver starting to take over the game here now. And keep in mind, this is X4's map pick and server. So definitely not the start they were looking for. So they're going to be heading off to Grudge and a New York server from map number 2. So if Screwdriver hangs on to win this, they are in a very, very commanding position to take the match, needless to say. And the start could not have been better for them right now. See what the response is going to be. Crux 16 grabs now, my god. Kyle Wins only 3, Humpty 2. So Crux doing most of the legwork on the grabbing, and it's working out quite well. Their teamwork's on point. Once they do get mid, they're really grouping up well through mid. picking up the covers and the pickups on the flag when needed. So it's a nice job there. Crux, he thought about going low. He's going to switch it up high now. Now back. Trying to juke his way out of here. There's one chase him. He's going to stall it. Was seen by Grim Reaper, but he does make it out anyway. Achi finally. Right there. Going to pick up the return. And has anyone left E for X4 yet? We're approaching the midway mark. Down 3. What is the response? Going to be for X4. Anaconda has been attacking anyway, hasn't he? No, it's been Unreal. It looks like he is attacking, so let's see Unreal. Is he on solo D now? Looks like he might be. Yeah, it would appear Unreal is on solo D now, so X4 pushing up 4 attackers already. 10 minutes left, which does make some sense. They are down 3, so they got a lot of ground to cover here, but it's going to be up to this guy to try to hold the fort, and that is going to be tough. And Crux is going to really pick up the grabs like crazy now, as he's 19 grabs at the 10-minute mark, on pace for nearly 40 grabs is Crux right here. Welcome to the tournament, says Kyle, and here we go. Screwdriver looking to be in a commanding position here. Kyle is going to go straight low with this flag. Aw, Grim on the turnaround, and that one's going to be picked up. Crux now. This is grab number 20 already for him. Does pick up a kill, and the Grim Reaper is going to come out here on the left side. Anyone here for support? Yeah, there's one there. Tode, Acro was there on the cover. You see one attacking him through high, unaware of the position, but Grim is going to pick up a kill there. Picked up once more by Acro. Anaconda, he's trying to make it out as well. Both flags in through the high area of Screw right there. Grim has it once more. In fact, they did return their flag, so that's a massive job by X4 right there. And then Mike Cap here too on the counter. Is there any cutoffs to be had here? Grim Reaper, there is one, but he does pick up that kill in the cap right there. So that's a big time play for X4. That puts them back into the game. They're only down 2 now, and it was looking like Screw was about to go at 4-0 and seal the deal right here. But it was some clutch stuff coming out of X4 right there. They pick up the return and get the counter cap. And that's the type of play they needed. Is we watch Senator here trying to come out of here on the left side. There's one cover here with him. He's got a lot of cover. He thought about going high. He's going to stay to the left side now. Oh, is this going to be a second cap already for X4? It is, and X4, they're fully back in it now. And the 4 attack really paying off right here, as things starting to fall apart a little bit. And it looks like X4 is still running 4 attack, as Anaconda just grabbed. See Crux trying to go straight low mid. Crux is up to 22 grabs right now, Mr. Rusty. That's where he's at. And it's about to be 23. No, it isn't. So yeah, it looks like Unreal is still on solo D. And why not? They've picked up 2 caps in a couple minutes running this 4 attack, so it's working out pretty damn well for them. Unreal doing a nice job of holding the fort here. Nice entry out of Crux right here. He's going to pick up grab number 24 right there. So now the pressure is going to be felt by Screw, no question. And can they hang on? A lot of time to hang on still. Just under 8 minutes, so that is quite a long time to try to hold on. And should they love to get another cap and get some of that breathing room back. But the pressure is on and the momentum favoring X4 at the moment. See an entry here out of Grim Reaper. Not going to grab this time though. Achi with a quick one. He's out of there though. Achi only up to 4 grabs now. Anaconda still grabbing, still attacking. And why not? I mean, nothing's really happening on attack ever since Unreal went to solo D. It's been working out pretty well, without question. So what do we got, Twitch chat? Do we think X4 is going to come back right here? You kind of feel like they have to. They can't lose this map and then go to New York on Grudge. You might as well just call it over if that happens. So they really have to bring this back somehow. I feel to have a chance in this match. This Kyle, he's trying to leave out on the left side here. No cover just yet. Looks like he's going to stall. It could be a nice play, but no. Anaconda was there on the fallback. So falling back when he needs to. Has that 4th attacker, so that's working out pretty well. What did you miss? Well, you missed 2 caps by X4, and they're back in the game now, and they are still running 4 attacks. 6 minutes left, just over that. And they are trying to get that equalizer. After it was Screwdriver with the quick start up 3-0. X4's clawed their way back, and they're right there now, and still plenty of time to bring it back as well as Achi. He's going to try to come up high right here. I think there's one chasing him, it sounds like it. No, that's cover, actually. He's going to come out high. 2 cover with him. Actually, no, those are enemies. What am I talking about? It was 2 chasing him, as the blue members were after him, and that one is going to be returned in the end right there. I thought that was cover initially trying to boost him, but not the case. Have a look at those grab numbers once more. 28 by Mr. Slips right here. Kyle up to 7 now. And Humpty just with those 2. It's doing a lot of fragging. Kyle is too. And on the X4 side, Senator actually leading the way with 11. Grim Reaper 8, Achi 5. And it is actually Anaconda already the 5 since he left D. So did a nice job right here as watch Crux. He's going to take the bouncer. 2 waiting for him though. And that's an easy shot to make if you see someone going bouncer right here on Prixon. So I generally don't like going that way. It's pretty much a free kill if there's anyone there. But Kyle did in fact pick that up. He's going to drop it down. I think Crux was here with him. And they're trying to leave out here on the left side. 2 chasing him now. Killed by Unreal. Can Crux pick that one up? No, he can't. Return. Senator now. He's actually mid. Left side. Oh, it's a big kill by Humpty right there. Not a return though. It's still laying there. You see it. Tony there. Can he pick up the return on the multi? And he does. Big time return at Acro this time. And that's a big time return right there. It's X4 coming very, very close to tying the game. 4.5 minutes left now. And there's Tolo in chat. Why in God's name are you not playing Tolo? I don't see any reason why you should ever be benched on any map, in my opinion. I would never, ever bench you. There are plenty of other people who should be out over you, but that is just my opinion. I would have Tolo in every time with this X4 roster. But it is what it is. And Bat, yeah, probably. Well, Bat it would be more map dependent, I think. But Tolo I'd have in on all map attacking. Nice Ultra run here so far out of Anaconda. Oh, Humpty got the spawn though. Kyle, he's trying to go high as well. That guy's totally unaware. He's going to drop it down the right side. You did see one coming center. He doesn't know where he is though. And he's just going to run right into him. Oh, baby. I think that was a mistake by Kyle. He got a bit greedy with it. I think he should have went into his high there. He would have made it in. As there was 2 members in front of him of X4's watch. Achi now trying to counter here on the right side. Big kill on a Tyler. It's going to be dropped halfway right. Can they pick that one up? Where's Crux? He's leaving it high. Everyone for X4 going for the pickup, but they couldn't get it. I think they are aware of his position now. He's going to try to switch it up to the left side through high. Here comes Crux. This could be huge. We get Gabe. Oh, Senator. He had no idea. Here comes Crux. It was high. Anaconda died. Returned by Tyler. Big time stop, and it's dropped at a cap. Just barely. Senator does pick up the kill right as he was capping. But either way, it is converted, and that's a massive cap for Screw right here. Takes some of that pressure away, as I was really, really close to being a tie for X4 there, but instead they are down 2 once more now. Palak should ring a bell. He is a very old school player, like a lot of us are. He's been around forever. Not always been here. He's been away for a while, but back in the day, a very active and solid player. Watch Kyle wins, stalling it up in the flag room. X4 has no idea where he is, and they don't have time to look for him, as they are down 2. So this is a nice play to Kyle. You see one cover here as well, and the sport's coming here on the right side. And here they go now. Tony did pick up the return, too. It's going to be dropped there on the right side. And, oh, that's a big kill right there out of Slips, and it's going to be picked up by Kyle. Here they come. This will seal the deal. Oh, Anaconda from behind, but killed by Humpty, and this could be a cap, and it is. And now the 3-cap lead is restored again, and surely the win as well with only 2 minutes left. That's got to be the map win sealed now for Screw, as it was looking scary for a bit. Kind of blowing a 3-cap lead early on. X4 got within 1, but now that 3-cap lead is restored, and just under 2 minutes left. Should about seal the deal right here. And Slips again, keeping that. This is a grab number 32 from Mr. Crux right here. Nice double right there. He's going to leave it on the right side now. See if there's any cutoffs. One there too. And that surely will be returned as watch center. He's going to come left. He does have a lot of support right here. Could be promising for X4. It's going to be dropped. Killed by Slips. And it is still laying there. Can anyone get that? No. No one there for the pick. It looked like X4 surely was going to get that. There was 2 members there. But no one able to pick that up. So That is unfortunate. You feel like X4 needed that surely to have any hope, but now there's just no time. Grim Reaper trying to leave straight on the right side, killed immediately by Tyler, and there's the return by Akros. Just over a minute left now, and big time map win coming here for Screwdriver on the X4 server and map, and they're going to be off to New York on Grudge and feeling really great about the position. And there's no question about that. And see what Crux is going to do with this one. Stall it some time, why not? And two in front of him. Yeah, no need to shoot. That guy has no idea. Grim Reaper has no idea. Oh, Unreal found him, though. And there's the return right there. As 40 seconds left now, and Screw going to win the first map. Very well done right here. And this guy, Unreal, he did a good job holding solo D. You can only ask someone to do that for so long. And he held it for a long time, but just not long enough. They almost got back into it, but not quite. I mean, they did have the option. X4 did, once they did get within 2, to put Anaconda back to defense, as there was still a lot of time left. I think about 6 minutes. But they elected to keep running for attack, and can only hold solo D for so long. They might pick up a cap right in the dying seconds here. Not going to change the outcome, but a little bit of momentum going forward. Senator did not go for the flag. Okay, there finally is. Grim Reaper gets it now. See one waiting right there. I believe it's Acro. He's going to be killed twice. Actually has it now, and there's the cap. But the win will come in favor of Screwdriver. Well done right there. And I do believe we are going to be switching the server. Yeah, we're going to be on IP1. And that is going to make things a lot tougher here for X4, no question. Put the overlay on. I do not use the overlay on this stream. I am sorry. What? There's people in that IP1 server. Why is an XTDM pug with all Euros using the New York server? Would be my question, but yeah, we'll have to see on that. Dessel, thanks for the host right there. 10 viewers coming in from Dessel. Hope you had a good stream, man. Good cast, and welcome everyone from his stream as we just saw Screwdriver win map number 1 on Prixon. 5-3 was the final, and we're going to be moving on to Grudge now on their server, and with an opportunity to win and move on to those finals in Division 2, Screwdriver will have, and it's going to be up to X4 to pull off an intense win, needless to say. So I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm going to have to check Discord, as IP1 is in use for some reason. So let me check out Discord. I have no word yet. Like, I don't get, like, I'm looking at the IP1, so it's an XCDM. There is literally not a single NA player in that pug, but they're playing on IP1. And that is where we're supposed to be going right now for map number 2 in this match, so. I don't know. Is there any admins who can just kind of get those people out of there, change the map? I don't know. That, or I guess we're waiting. I think there's about there's what, about 4 minutes left or so. SSM won. Well, there you go. So is SSM in the lower bracket? Where are they at in the lower bracket? Does that put them into the finals now, or what? X in the grand finals for, what is that, Division 3, is it? Well, that's good. Yeah, no, it's so true. They literally, like, avoid playing on high ping at all costs, and when the server is needed for a match, that is when they will decide to use it, so... 3 minutes left in there, and we're just kind of waiting for that XTDM to finish, I guess. Oh, SSMX is lower bracket round 2. Okay, so that is not in the grand finals yet. Div 3 GF or grand finals will be deadline 2. Oh, okay. So SSM and X will play to go to the finals in Div 3 against deadline 2. Okay. I mean, there's a hell of a lot of servers. I don't fully understand what's going on here, but yeah. But in their defense, the admins have decided not to set passwords on servers for matches this season for whatever reason. So, you know, had they been doing that, it would have avoided this delay. What can you do? Wonder if there's going to be any lineup changes. As this is the XTDM. Well, I guess we'll watch some of this while we're waiting. 2 minutes of this left. Can you not see the Smart CTF not work in XTDM? You can see the frags or anything. Who cares? Or I guess those are the frags, right? Of course, there's no Smart CTF in this. Why would there be? So it is SD Le Connoisseur with 239. He is at the top. There's exciting stuff going on here. Looks like Green is ahead by quite a bit. They are going to win, everyone. It's important stuff. 50 seconds left. Okay, I want to see it all. I want to see all the Smart CTF stats for XTDM. You know what I'd love to see for XTDM is the spawn kill counter for each player. I bet you would be like literally like 70% of their kills would be spawn kills. Like, I don't know anything about XTDM, right? I don't play this shit. Every time I've tried to play it, like 2 minutes in, I'm like, why the hell did I join this? I gotta suffer in here for like another 15 minutes. Good God. 10 seconds left, and the server is gonna become free for map number 2 of the match. Wow. Look at that spawn killing. Impressive stuff. Good job, Green. So now we will go to Grudge. And they are voting OT, which is correct. There's thankfully no draw stuff in playoffs. That is a very good change. Score map 1 was 5-3 on Prixon in favor of Screwdriver. That was X4's map pick and server, so X4 is in a really bad spot right now, to say the least. They lost their map, and now they got to play on New York on Grudge, which Screw has looked very good on Grudge. Yeah, their attack is just so good here. It's very hard to stop. I defended against them once in like an iMix or something on Grudge, and it was very difficult. Bit of a roster change so far. Looks like Bat is in. Is that the only change? I don't understand why they don't respect Tolo. It's like every season with this team, Tolo will be around, and they don't put him in. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. He's honestly their best player. Like, literally, he's their best player. Oh, is he drunk? I suppose that would be a reason. Oh, so it's more Tolo who's saying he doesn't want to play? as opposed to the team benching him. Well, that makes it that makes a little bit more sense then. And so far, the lineup for Screw is the same. We'll wait and see who the 5th is going to be, though. Acro is the only one missing from the map 1 lineup. But they do have a lot of people they could bring in, so we'll see if there's any changes right there. Courtois. What do you mean it's too much to play? What does that even mean? I don't understand. Is it too stressful for you, Tolo? Just can't take it, man. I prefer to drink beer. Well, okay, fair enough. I can't hold that one against you. You'd rather drink and watch it on stream. Hey, I respect it. I respect the choice right there. So Acro is back, so same lineup for Screwdriver, and just one change for X4. Bad is in for Senator, is it? Yeah, looks like Senator. Not the person I would have expected them to swap out, but there you go. Looking at these lineups and the map and the server, I give X4 literally 0 chance to win this. I'm sorry. We'll see. I could be wrong, but I think X4 is going to get... they're going to have a really hard time here. I think for sure. Although, I forgot to check what did Slips end up with in grabs? I forgot to check that at the very end. Last time I checked on Frixit, he was at 32. Did he break the 40? I wonder. I somehow forgot to check that at the end. Did anyone notice what he ended up with? Grim Reaper, first grab of the game right here. Oh, it's a nice shot on a Humpty trying to leave left, but Tyler is there to pick up the kill. It's unlikely, but you never know. Like, if you're able to pick up the first cap, Grudge, you can lock it down. So, I mean... You never know. I don't see it happening. I think X4's season is ending right here, but you never know. Comes Crux once more on the multi-entry, and there's the grab. By the way, what are the positions? We didn't even check that, so let's go ahead and do that. Looks like Unreal's in fact attacking this time, so he is not on D. Who is on D? Achi, is it? See him falling back. It's unclear if he's D yet, but Slips is trying to make it a left side. Bat on the return. Okay, let's try to figure this out. Bat is on left side D. Okay. Unreal's falling back here, but I'm pretty sure he's attacking. Like, I saw him in the enemy. Wait, okay, no, he's defending. Alright. So it looks like Unreal and Bat. It's weird. It looks like Unreal was attacking there before. I don't know what was going on, but I guess not. And it looks like Tyler and Acro D again is what Slips. He's coming out of the left side. Anaconda there. Tyler with the quick pickup though. They're into their base on the left side. That's a big cover there. Achi, can he get it? Oh, he was killed by Acro. And Flag's still laying there. And did anyone... Was that returned? Oh, it just now was returned. Wow. Unreal did return that. That thing was laying there for a long time. And no spawns in favor of Screw right there. They could not get over to that flag to pick it up. It laid there for a long time. And, oh, yeah, 33 grabs. Okay. Well, that's still really good. He didn't break the 40, but, hey, 33, I think that's pretty okay. It's Grim Reaper. Nice shot right there. Trying to leave it on the right side. Fall back there, though. Humpty on the return. Both legs did get returned during that. So, X4 not looking too bad here, honestly, to start. Although, we did just see Screwdriver come really close to taking the lead already. But, they're not looking too bad in the first 3 minutes. Nah, you probably want Senator in there, I think, yeah. I think you generally want him in, but perhaps he just hates Grudge, I'm not sure. But that was who they swapped Bat in for, so we're watching Grim Reaper now. Tries to make a tricky run there happen, but 2 right in front of him. What are the grabs adds? Crux with 5, and that is it for Screw. There's the first one by Tyler. A quick one, and 6 for Grim. And just the 1 for Anaconda. By the way, Tyler grabbed. Is he not on D? I do not know what's going on in this game. He is attacking. So Aggro is D with Humpty. Oh, it's Humpty. Okay. Alright, we figured it out finally. So position changes for both teams. Right here on Grudge. Pretty good ult pressure as always coming in from this guy. Slips right here. Bat doing a pretty nice job on defense so far. Just under 60 efficiency on D right there. Achi with good numbers as well, 61. So the defense looking good. Humpty on the other side, D, 67 efficiency right there. Akro actually only at 48, so a bit of a slow start for him. But either way, both bases locked down thus far right here. We'll look at the left side defense of Mr. Bat. Trying to track down Slips, can't do it in there. There's the grab, and it's a quick one. Slips not finding his way up the stand very often here. Kyle did pick that up briefly. It's going to be dropped and dead inside the low right there. And in fact, was that a pickup of the flag? He tried to make it to the lift, can't do it. Kyle wins on the cherry, but X4 all over that one. Seems like the pressure is starting to get a bit overwhelming towards X4. See all members falling back here over the last minute or so. So I think that relentless ult pressure is starting to take effect here in Screwdriver's favor, as they are pretty powerful here on this map, no question. And there's some brick wall emotes. Always good to see those coming into the Twitch chat right there. Kyle wins now, turning it on the left side. Unreal with the shot, and Achi gonna pick up that return. So 14.5 minutes, nothing too crazy happening yet. We've really only seen the one close chance for Screwdriver. They had the flag inside their base on the left side that ended up staying there for some time before it was finally returned by Unreal. So aside from that, there hasn't been anything too close. A fair amount of grabbing, but nothing making it too far just yet. Game over, man. Game over. As thank you for the follow, OC Devil. Welcome to the stream, sir. We continue on right here. Looking for some offense now. Both teams seem to be playing a little bit defensive. The grabs are slowing down in a big way right now. Slips is still 12 already, just like last time, but he's literally grabbing the second he dies, or he's dying the second he grabs, I should say, on pretty much all of these grabs so far. So not finding his way very far off the stand just yet, but if he keeps up that those grab numbers, something's going to happen for him eventually, you would think. 3D by X4? I don't think so. What's Slips up to? Oh, he's going to juke it back. Thought about going to lift. Now he's going to come back to the left side. Nice little switch here out of Crux. Oh, going to be dropped halfway in the return. Perhaps he should have gone for that lift there. He might have been able to make it. Who knows? But not working out that time. See Kyle was trying to leave out on the right side here. One on him. Nice shot on the bat. He does one cover here with him. Slips right here. They're their base on the right side. Here he comes now. Can Screw take the lead right here? Looks like they're going to. Oh, and there it is. A big time cap. And the first one right there for Screwdriver. And they do have the 1-0 lead. Just under 13 minutes left. Right here is Anaconda trying to answer straight away here. Oh, that's a nice shot at Acro right there, before he could turn that corner into his left side. And it is going to be X4 once more, who has to play from behind in this match right now. So we weren't giving X4 too much of a chance here on this map, and they've managed to keep it tied for a while. But now that the cap has happened, are the floodgates going to kind of open up here? And is Screw going to totally take over? That is the question. And I think X4 was playing a bit more defensive early on, and I don't think they're going to be doing that anymore, as now they're going to have to pick up those grabs and try to make the comeback happen right here. Going to be tough. Tolo is not happy with that one, and how could he be? Might be the last map for X4 this season. They will be eliminated right here if they lose Grudge, so... 12 minutes is what X4 has to keep their season going right here. This team sucks. Yes, X4 does need Tolo. I totally agree. You gotta have the Tolo. You just gotta have him. Let's have a look at the status. Oh, 72 efficiency on D. Humpty looking strong on the defense. You see Acro is up to 60 as well, so excellent defense numbers right there. Anaconda's trying to make it straight to the lift right here. Oh, he got to the lift, but he died just as he touched it. And it looked like he may have had a chance to jump it up high mid there, nearly, but couldn't quite make it. And that was a pretty good try right there. X4 is still playing 2D as they should, so a lot of time, only down 1. They do still have Bad and Achi back here. And these two were looking pretty good on D as well. They're still both of them near 60F, but it doesn't take much on Grudge. Once that flag is grabbed, it can be easy to get juked out, and can be difficult to fully shut this map out sometimes. You see Tyler is trying to leave it on the right side. 2 cover right here. This could be promising. Right here for Skuru. He picks up a little boost. All the cut up there from Anaconda. Humpty has it. Anaconda finally dead. He's going to come through connector towards the flagger right here. And it is scored by Screwdriver. And that's a massive cap for them right there. Achi going to grab, tries to double back to water because it's caught up on the wall. And that is not going to work this time right here. And that's a massive cap now for Screwdriver. Up 2 here. Unreal trying to answer, can't do it. And Unreal has been, is he gonna... I think he was kind of the 3rd D. I think you were right, whoever suggested that earlier. I think they were kind of playing 3D, but of course he's attacking now. Thank you, Mr. Guest, for the 26 bits right there. Appreciate it. As are they... Let's see if they're, in fact, going to be pushing for attack now. I wonder. Still 9.5 minutes. Down 2. No, it doesn't look like it. Bat is here, and it looks like Achi was as well. Still there. Yeah, let's quickly double check Achi just to be certain. And yeah, he still remains on the right side D. So they're going to hold the 2D for now. Not a bad call. Still lots of time. Crux trying to make it out here on the left side. 3 chasing him, make it 4. Finally, he is killed by Grim Reaper, but Tyler, that's a big-time pickup right there on the left side. He's going to be killed by Bat. Laying there once more inside their base on the left side. If Screw gets this, it might be all over. 4 members of X4 converging on that flag, and that's a big return right there by Crux. He was waiting for the Cherry, and he's going to make the lift right here. And a smart Cherry out of Crux. They've got it back inside their base already. And here comes the 3-0, and that was smart stuff out of Slips right there. Wait, he pushed up for the Cherry, and it can be so effective on this map as everyone for X4 was trying desperately to get that return, and they did end up getting it, but no one was in position to stop the quick run to the lift there by Slips on that Cherry. And in the end, they do pick up cap number 3, and X4 in a very bad spot now. Just over 8 minutes left. Now let's check the defense again for X4. You see Bat here, still on D. I do not see Achi, so perhaps they are running forward attack now. Grim Reaper, nice shot on Tyler. He's going to try to make it to the lift here. Can he do it? He's on it now. Oh, he makes it a high. 1 waiting up here, though. And can he win the 1-on-1? There's 2 up here against him now. He finally does kill Tode, but there was 2 more on him right there. And Anaconda for the Cherry. He's going to jump it up. Oh, I don't think it was I'm not even sure he was going to make that lift jump. That was pretty close. Either way, he returned. And now let's quickly, well, we get a chance here to have a look at Achi. Oh, is he still on D? Okay, he is still in D. They have not pushed a forward attack. So, still remains 3 attackers here for X4. So, see how long they're going to hold that. Down 3, 7.5 minutes. They're going to have to think about going for it soon. It's difficult. You're risking more caps by Screw doing so, but it might be the only way to give yourself a chance to get back in the game, and we'll see when they decide to do that. They have not done it just yet. Not just yet. We saw this exact same situation on map number 1 where Screw was up 3-0. And X4 pushed forward attack and they got within 3-2. They got 2 caps. So we'll see if it works out for them. But you see Tyler now. He's turning it on the right side. One cover here with him. They made it into the base. Anaconda died as well. Return. Oh, that might be a return by X4. And they need to return it, you feel. Kyle, he died right on the flag right there. Oh, and that's a big return, Anaconda. That does keep the Grim Hope alive. Crux waiting for the cherry once more. He's going to come straight left this time here. Achi had no idea. He jumped the wrong way. And Crux, the cherry, make it 2 in a row on those converted caps. And the cherry's working out perfectly for Slips and for Team Screwdriver right here. And you got to feel that just about seals the deal for X4 season right there. It is going to end here on Grudge by the looks of it. Only 6 minutes left. And they tried to slow down the attackers. The game plan seemed to be 3D from the get-go. And they stopped them for about 8 minutes or so. But once that first cap came, everything's opened up. And they're up 4 now. And Screwdriver looking primed to move on to those finals in Division 2 against Siege Boys. Well, if Tolo joins right now, perhaps X4 could come back. I think that is the only chance they have. By the way, let's see if they're finally running for attack. They must be now, right? Bad is still on left side D. Achi, no, okay. Both defenders for X4 are still in place. So they are just conceding or something, I don't know, but they are not pushing for attack. I feel like they have to. It's their only chance. Like, look at, they're just being overwhelmed with the standard setup. It is not working. 3D didn't work. 2D didn't work. Well, you might as well try 1D and push 4 attackers. See how that works out for you. But I don't think doing more of the same here in the last 5 minutes is going to equate to much positive for X4. That is for sure. Let's take a look at the grab numbers. Crux 25. Seen some nice cherries, the last 2 caps on some well-timed cherry picks out of Slips right there. Those are smart cherries that he pulled off, and both of them leading to a cap. Grim Reaper on the other side leading X4 with 12, Anaconda with the 8. And you see Achi and, well, Achi's been on D most of the time, but Unreal only with the 2, so I think the attack difference is the big difference between these 2 teams right here. It's far and away better O pressure from Screwdriver compared to X4 this whole match. Yeah, I think they're outclassed, no question. No question. And like I said, this Screwdriver team is excellent. If you were not someone who was around during the old school NA scene, you won't know who a lot of these players are, but like I said, these were all Division 1 level players in their prime, so tons of potential here for this team. And they've definitely shown it today in this match as they've completely overpowered X4. Most ring a bell, some don't. Well, who does not ring a bell? And I can give you a background if you like, as I know all of these players pretty well. You see Crux stalling in the water right here. He's going to finally leave low, but still 3, like, I mean, yeah, I guess, like, I don't know what X4 is doing now. Like, to me, yeah, your flag's out, but you got 3 waiting there. You're down 4 caps, man, in a map you have to win, so I can't say I'm a fan of that. They just need to grab and hope for the best. Yeah, Acro is Tony. This guy here, Kyle Wins, who's about to cap by the looks of it. Unless Grim can make it, the Livy can. That was a nice shot, and here comes the return, and the seal of the deal. Kyle Wins super old school as well. He played with the name One. O-N-E. He used that name for a long time. Used to be mainly, well, he played a lot of defense back in the day. Yeah, I don't know what else to really say about him. Crux, we all know, of course. He's been active in this community for a while. Tyler, same thing there. It's all similar story. BBZ, Acro, Kyle, these were all Div 1 players in their prime. I can, like, throw on real days. Back when UT was a very active game, so it's nice to see a lot of these old names back playing again. As 2 minutes left, X4 is dead. We know that. And question what the final score is going to be, and the 5-0 is what it is right now. Grim, let's see if he can make anything happen here. I messed up the dodge down low. Kyle there on the kill. And there finally is that return. Achi now winning the cherry. Seems like they're just kind of waiting to cherry each other. But not working too well just yet. Trying to leave left side. Can't make it. Crux now. He's thinking of going to his right side here. And there's a lot of cover right here for Crux. Oh, tried to switch to the main. Was dropped. See it laying right there. Achi on the return. Yeah, Mary Jane was another name he used. Yeah. Insanity was the original name he used. Yes, that is all correct. Yeah. BBZ pretty much always used the name BBZ. It was either that or Killer BBZ. Acro. He used this name back in the day. Tode used that sometimes. That or just Acro, Acroffle. Vanity has been gone since Season 2. He went off to college and he's just been enjoying stuff out there, I guess. Vanity, I added him to Synergy last season, assuming I could still get the guy to show for matches, but I was not able to. I was not able to get him to even show for one match, so... Vanity is semi-retired for the time being, anyway. I'm sure he'll come back at some point or another. 20 seconds left to wrap this thing up. And a very good showing here by Screwdriver today. But where is he? I told you, he's in college. He went off to college, Vanity did. Good games indeed, and off Screwdriver goes to the finals of Division 2. Congratulations, and they will face SB right there. And that should be a good match. Hopefully both teams got their best lineups, and I think that'll make for a good one in that match. So I think we can all agree that the better team won today. X4 just got a bit overpowered today, I would say. Safe to say that, and yeah. So, wait, what is this? I missed a bunch of bits. Whoops. Guest, thank you for the 45, the 26, and the 24 bits. Appreciate it, man. Sorry, I missed that somehow. Appreciate the bits, my good friend. Appreciate the support. Everyone is always here on the channel. Spamming the Swift Rage emote. But anyway, guys, sorry, it probably wasn't my best cast today. I literally kind of just got home just in time to start the stream. I didn't have any time to really prepare or anything like that properly, so it was a bit of a half-assed cast today, but hey, it is what it is. Only on the next one, we'll be back to our normal self for that. So a lot of big matches still upcoming in this cup before it winds down. And next week going to be a big week. A lot of big matches. So we will definitely try to be casting some of those for you guys. So just stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's it, man. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Maybe I'll catch you next time. Take care, everyone.